Well, heidi ho, everybody. Not back with anything I've actually got done, but I have a mail call, one stash ad, and something I figured out with my airbrush. I don't know if it's something I figured out. I guess it's something I figured out. Something I wanted to change. So let's start with a mail call. Got a Christmas card. Really cool Christmas card here from Ramblers 69, Tom and his wife. Thank you very much, Tom and Susan. Very cool. Can never go wrong with a Santa that likes to hot rod. Neat card. So thank you, Tom and Susan, and Merry Christmas to you, and Merry Christmas to everybody. So that's that. That's my mail call. And yeah, go over if you don't know, or I mean, I'm sure you do. If you don't already, go over, check out Rambler 69, see what he's up to. If you don't already, give him a sub, and you'll really enjoy his content. I'll put that to the side here, and that comes to this. Yeah, I got this out. Had this a long time. When this issue came out back in the mid-90s, that's when I got this. That's how long I've had this, and I built it. That's been 20-something years ago. And it's been moved around, it's gotten bumped around, and it's gotten broken. You see there, I've got that wheel. The axle actually broke right there. I've been going to fix it, clean it up. I did knock the dust off. It's never been in a case or anything. It's always been on the shelf, so it's kind of faded and dusty, and well, it's not rusty because it's all plastic, but you know, painted it Tester's Purplicious, and yeah, it's been knocked around, busted around, but all the parts are here. The horn fell off. I think that's the steering link. There's one of the bumpers. And then, and what do we got here? That's a steering link. That's one. Oh, maybe I'm missing one of the braces for the windshield. That might be what it is. Thought I had them both. Maybe not. But anyway, yeah, the windshield's in rough shape. So, but I got all the pieces there. So anyway, yep, still got Robin Hood Fink. Earl loves Robin Hood Fink. And anyway, I came across this. Another one, sealed. In fact, this is the same issue of that I built. In fact, I think it even says, yep, 1996. And that was about the time I bought that. Bought it at Walmart. And I hadn't been building many models because, you know, I'd grown up, had kids, didn't have time, and I did manage to get time to actually build this. That's more like it's probably only one model that I had built in probably like 10 years, which is kind of where I'm at now. I'm kind of getting the same way. Got a lot of models to build, and I'm not getting them built. So I picked this up, found it as an eBay find. Price was really good on it, managed to get it. So I've got another one. I'd like to build it again. So I'll see when I get to that. I'll keep this one around. I may even salvage it because the front axle is broke. I think I am missing that one windshield brace. So I may salvage this and actually build a little hot rod out of it or something. Put different tires and wheels, you know, do whatever. Kind of a parts box build. And I'll have another one of these so Earl can have his own Robin Hood Fink. He likes Robin Hood Fink. I don't know if Robin Hood Fink likes him, though. The expression on his face doesn't look like it. And that's it for a stash ad. And we gets to this, because I was asking a question. My airbrush. I have this Sparmax GP50. And I bought this. It was a Hobby Lobby sale item out in one of their islands. It was a clearance. And I remembered at that time they were like $80-something or something. $80, $90. And they were always locked up in their cabinet. And I was in there one day, and one of their island little things they do with clearance stuff, they had their little orange red tag on it, and I think it was like $25 or $35. And I was looking for I have an old Pasha VL, and it's a siphon feed, and you know, it's the old top button deal. I'm used to automotive spray guns, so I like the trigger. And I saw that, and I said, you know what, for that price, I'm going to give it a try. And I wish I'd bought, they had a few of them on that island at the time, and I wish I'd gone back now and bought a second one, especially now that I've figured something out here. I love this airbrush. I like the feel of it. It's a little, it's not, I wouldn't say it's heavy, but it does have some weight to it. But I like it. It's comfortable for me. My personal preference, I really like this, and it sprays really nice. Especially, you know, I'm not like super great at airbrushing, or I'm getting better at it. So I learned a lot of stuff with this, but I didn't have any bad habits to break from another airbrush either, other than the Pasha that I had. And I didn't do much with it either. But I really love this gun with the side gravity feed. I've got the large reservoir on it right now. This is the 15cc. It has a 7cc that I usually have on it. But getting to the point, the Grex Tritium TS5 that I was looking at, which is basically looks a lot like this one. It's got the side feed, but it has an adapter. You can adapt it to have a spray fan cap. And I was really wanting that, because that's just like an automotive paint gun, especially for painting, you know, the model car bodies and stuff, where, you know, you got larger sprays to do. You get a better spray consistency, coverage. And talking to some of the other guys that have that Grex with that conversion, they love it. And so I was looking at getting the Grex, and I came across another Sparmax. And I did this mostly works for me because I already have the GP50. It's the 0.5 needle. And I like the side cup for the visual, you know, being able to see straight on. So I like that. And I found this GP850. And it came with the spray fan cap and a round cap that you can interchange. And I'm looking at the thing, and I'm like, you know, that looks just like, I mean, other than the cup and the nozzle here, the spray caps and stuff, I says, it looks like the exact same gun. The feed is different because this gravity feed is mounted on the top, which they have a version of this that's that way. But this is the GP50. The GP has the side feed. And I was like, well, I wonder if that stuff will interchange. And I'm looking, and so I'm looking up some of the parts and things. I was thinking, you know, it'd be a good gamble if you could get, because you have to change out this right here. That is a little different than that. That's the nozzle plate. That's where your nozzle screws in and then your cap goes on. That's different. The threads are the same. The gun is the same. And so what I did, I got this, for what I bought this gun for, it was about a third of what it was going to cost me to buy the new Grex and the spray fan conversion. So I thought, well, I'll take the gamble. If it doesn't work, I'll have this one. And this is more like a automotive jam and detail gun with this honking big cup on here. I think it's like 125 cc's or something. That thing is just, for model spraying, that's kind of giant. But anyway, it worked. All I changed out was the nozzle plate, and then then with the nozzle plate, you can change out the cap. So that's the spray cap. And there's a round cap, which is in the box. I don't have it out. So you can spray just the round pattern like your normal one is. But this is kind of the difference in the caps. I'll just take this off in both pieces. And you can see the difference there, I believe, in the two caps. But the threads are the same in the gun. And what I did is I changed out the whole nozzle cap. I kept the 850 0.5 nozzle, and I used the GP50 needle. Visually, the needles look exact. I didn't like put a mic on them or anything, but visually they look like the exact same needle. They are different part numbers by one number, so I don't know if that's just a marketing thing. But the nozzle is a little different. You'll notice on this one, you can just barely see the needle coming out of the nozzle right there. And on the GP50 nozzle, you can see the needle is way out, quite a bit more. So the nozzle is different. So I figure as long as you match up the nozzle and the needle and use, this nozzle plate, so you can put this on right, you can use this spray fan cap. But I haven't used it yet. I'm going to give it a try here in a little while, and in a few days here maybe. And I'm going to try it on this. This might work out really nice. That's what I did. And then I also found out too that I was getting information that Iwata parts will interchange into the Sparmax. And I thought, well, that's pretty cool. Ow. Stabbed myself with the needle. So I looked it up, and sure enough, it should, because the Iwata Neo series, the TRNs, the TR1 and the TR2, if you look at them, they're the exact same gun. And the only difference is the grip, the rubber part of the grip, but it looks like they would even interchange. The only difference is kind of the contours here, and here. Otherwise, up in here, everything looks like it would interchange, the cups, everything, all the internals. And then I found out why I think it's that way. Is the Sparmax, like 4 or 5 years ago, Sparmax and Iwata basically merged together, and they are basically the same company now. It's actually now called Ernest Iwata Sparmax something or other. They go by the initials AISP. And so the GP models of the Sparmax and the TRN models of the Neo of the Iwata are basically, I believe, the exact same guns. They're just branded different and a different grip on the pistol, on the handle. Otherwise, everything else looks exact. So Iwata parts you can use in the Sparmax. Whether you like Iwata or not, that's personal stuff. Same thing with Sparmax, but I love this airbrush. So if this works, the proof's not in the pudding yet. I haven't tried the pudding yet, so the pudding could be crap. But so that the proof will be when I actually use this and see how well it works. I may have, for a third of the cost of buying a whole new airbrush from Grex and the cap conversion, I may have converted my GP50 over to what I want. So that might be a win. I know, like anyone gives a shit, right? Well, maybe if you're interested in something doing the same thing. So if you got a Sparmax, a GP50, or even a GP35, you can probably change out the nozzle and the needle, and use the GP50 nozzle plate, nozzle and needle, and you could have this with the fan cap. And that's it. It's my rambling. So as always, if you want a shop card, do I have shop cards? Here we go. You know, if you want one of these stupid things, yeah, drop me an email. Ask for some junk mail or some crap, whatever. Something useless, and I will send you something useless. I'll send you one of these shop cards. Yep, I may even get Earl to lick the envelope and the stamp and everything. Not so much because you have to do that anymore. It's just that he likes to lick the glue off from stuff. He likes adhesives. So if stuff is taped on, it's because Earl licked the adhesive off from everything. All right. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Go ahead, leave a comment, a thumbs up, thumbs down. Skip, you're an idiot. Skip, I hate your content. Or Skip, I can't get enough of your silliness. Whatever. Comments, thumbs ups, those are always appreciated. And I guess until the next time I do another video, maybe I'll actually have something I'm doing for real. All right. Till next time, guys. Catch y'all later.